No intro. Let's go. It's me. I'm here. I know it's all different. Everything's changing. I got a new camera. I got a PC. I got everything new, and we can update y'all on that on another day. But guess what? We're talking about something even better. Even better than that. You know what it is. You see the title. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Going crazy this week. It's been going crazy since it was announced. It's going crazy all the time, any day, every day. Something new is dropping, something new is coming out. It's going crazy right now. And I know y'all seen the gameplay, you know, at the Summer Games Fest. Everybody dropping their videos. Beautiful, amazing. It's getting us even more hyped than we were from the start to this point right now. We're like, the levels are going crazy. We're going stupid right now. But there's one thing I thought about. I'm like, how could this even get crazier? How can we go even further beyond? No pun intended. No pun intended. And I thought to myself this for a minute, and then it hit. I said, what about something that nobody's talking about? What about the alternate costumes for the characters? Like, how the game is already stylish in itself. It looks good. Some of the moves are crazy. I mean, I know y'all been seeing it. It's the gameplay from the Summer Games Fest. People that have been dropping their videos going stupid. Hey, the game already looks flashy, but what can set me apart from the next person playing besides my combat style, besides the moves I choose to use, besides my character? What if somebody used the same character as me? How am I about to stand out from a Trunks user when I'm using Trunks? And that hit me. We could see a whole new set of alternate costumes alongside the ones that we've got in previous games in the series. Like, I'm just thinking about it right now. Some things we haven't seen. I'm not even gonna spoil it. We're gonna get into it, but I'm just gonna let y'all know there are 3 criteria that I'm basing this off of. Okay, this video is gonna be based around these 3 criteria. Number 1, we're gonna keep it in the anime, strictly in the anime. We're not gonna deviate. We're not gonna go too crazy. Okay, we're gonna use things that have been in the anime or are related to the anime. Okay, things that make sense. All right, we're gonna do that. Number 2, we're not counting damage, clothing, you know, Goku rip gi 1, 2, 3. We're not gonna count that. We can't count that. I feel like there should be a setting involved where you can pick the damage of the outfit if that's what you choose to do. If you want to start off your battle like that, I feel like that should be a setting and not a whole alternate costume plot. You know what I mean? And number 3, just for today, we're gonna keep it very short and simple. We're gonna stick with the main characters of the series. So, you know, your Gokus, Vegetas, Piccolos, Gohans, Trunks. You know, we could throw Krillin in there. He got a long enough stay. We'll throw Krillin in there. But, you know, the main people. And then we can branch off in a different video if y'all like this one and do the rest of the characters. So those are the 3 criteria today. We're doing main characters, anime, manga only. And we're not doing damage. Damage clothing will not count. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. Starting off with the main character, Goku. So with Goku, you know, he's the main character. You got a lot of options with him because he's been in the show so much and he's changed his symbol on his gi a lot. So we're gonna skip past those. You know, his turtle hermit, his own Inkai's, and the Wii symbol gi. We're gonna skip past those because those should be in the game. If we're gonna have a story mode, it gotta be somewhat accurate, you know, to what he wore at the time. So we're gonna skip past those, and then we're gonna kind of gloss over the Yard Rat costume because that's a mainstay. I mean, when he came back, landed on Earth, had his different outfit on, had the Yard Rat clothing, we all was like, oh, Goku's popping out right now. So that's a mainstay. That's always gonna stick with him. Also, the Saiyan armor he wore, you know, he's a Saiyan, and this is the first time we see him in Saiyan armor. I mean, it speaks for itself right there. You gotta have that in the game when he's training with Gohan in the hyperbolic time chamber. Those are moments that we remember. And last but not least, his final outfit ever, technically, in you know, sequence and timeline sequence, his End of Z outfit. That's another one where it's like, okay, Goku got something different on. This is the end of the show. We always gonna have that in our memory. So we're gonna skip over those. Those are like the mainstays. So now we're gonna get into things that we really haven't seen before in the games. You know, something that would put this game another step ahead of those other games, even though it's already looking like leagues above it. So I'm gonna get into those. So here's where we get into the more low-key, underrated pieces of my topic right here, okay? I'm gonna start off with something that, you know, people might not have thought about. I thought about it though. We're gonna talk about the 59 jacket that Goku has. You know, when they come out the hyperbolic time chamber, they're like, you know, let's just stay in our Super Saiyan forms, let's just chill out. You got on some casual clothing, got on a bomber jacket with the white tee underneath, looking fresh. Imagine fighting as Goku with that on. Just, you know, you go online and you whooping some ass in a fresh white tee with a bomber jacket on. Like, that's kind of cool. And then you gotta also factor in that we know the game has destructible clothing, so I don't even gotta say too much. You can't tell me that wouldn't be fire. You cannot tell me that wouldn't be fire. Next up, we have another classic casual Goku outfit. We have the driving school episode. Him and Piccolo. We're gonna get into Piccolo a little bit down the line, but Piccolo will also have his driving school outfit, so we'll talk about that. Where everybody remembers that episode, even though it's, you know, sort of fillerish, you know, but sometimes Dragon Ball Z filler, it sticks with you. It feels like it's part of the story. It's meant to be there, and that's one of the episodes that was meant to be there. Just imagine, you know, Goku in a casual driving outfit, you know, little button up short sleeve shirt in a fight. I don't know, why not? It sets everybody apart. That's the main goal that I want to get out of this video. Not just to have fluff and just put things, but it adds flavor to your gameplay. It adds another layer of, this is my experience. You know what I mean? You get to pick your outfit. So that's why some of the outfits you're gonna be like, why would you want that? But you never know. You never know. We never seen it before. Why not ask for things we never seen? I'm just saying, let's just put it out there. Let's put it in the air. We gonna see. We gonna see what we get. But those are my two very, very underrated picks right there. I'm gonna get into some more, you know, combat geared outfits for Goku that most likely would be in the game if this is what they're thinking about. If they already thought about this, because you already seen, they thought about a lot of things that we wasn't thinking about. So let's continue. Now, I said we're gonna get more combat oriented, so we're gonna ease into it a little bit. I'm gonna talk about the tracksuit from the Battle of Gods movie that he had on. That's combat. He was training in it. That was him training in that tracksuit. I mean, come on now, that's combat. I just thought it was a little fresh, you know, the little silver, the blue. I got a t-shirt of him on King Kong's Planet with it. I'm a little biased. I kind of like it. It looked fire. I'm gonna throw that in there. I'm gonna throw that in the hat right there. Boom, put that in there. But also moving on from that, let's get more combat focused. Another movie we're gonna talk about, the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. I mean, come on, you know the snowsuit. Everybody, when that snowsuit hit, we was like, yo, this is so fresh. Goku and Vegeta got their fresh ass snowsuits on. I don't know why it hit different, but it just hit different. They should have that in the game because they got Dragon Ball Super Broly, they got Gogeta, they got, you know, the main characters from it. I mean, come on now, you might as well throw the snowsuit on. Throw the snowsuit on there. And let me pick that as my outfit that I want to go into battle with. I think that's fire. I think it's fire. You know, you can go against the grain and say it's not, but leave your comments down below on what you think. But I think that's fire. Now, this next one, we're gonna move into GT. We've seen it on the little version of Goku. Why can't we get the GT adult version of the gi? You know what I mean? The adult GT gi on Goku. I think that would be cool. I don't know when they're adding GT, so this might not be in the game at launch, because who knows if GT is even in at launch. But it's gonna be DLC, so maybe some of these costumes can get thrown in as DLC. And I think if we're gonna do a GT DLC and they're doing alternate costumes, how I'm talking about it right now, potentially, I think the GT Goku outfit could be a part of it. And, you know, it's kind of similar to the End of Z, but it's different colors. It looks a little different. I think we could get away with that. I think colors is another thing I would like to talk about, but right now I'm just talking about the main, you know, design of the outfit. These last few actually, because I don't want Goku to take up all the spotlight now. These next few are a stretch, I'm not gonna lie, because you're gonna see. So I'm just go ahead and shoot them off and list them down for you, and, you know, give my thoughts on, you know, what makes them fire. Okay, so we have, starting off, this is a real stretch, but we're gonna go with Super Dragon Ball heroes, or, you know, Dragon Ball Online, wherever you want to say you got this from, wherever you want to say this originate, we want the Xeno Goku outfit. I mean, come on, with the power pole on the back, pulls is necessary. You know, black and red, something completely different from Goku. Something completely different, but come on, we can't disagree and say it's not fire. We all think it's fire. We've all seen it. You know, we've all wanted it at some point in time in a game. Why not put it in here? We got that. We also have some manga stuff, because there is some manga only moves in the game. Why can't we have some manga only outfits? Let's put the Galactic Patrol symbol on Goku. I know we talked about all his other symbols in the beginning, I brushed over, but I feel like this is different. Okay, this is something that's not even in an anime world yet. Okay, this is manga only, so this is making it really a stretch. Yeah, I couldn't lump it in with the things that we're gonna see. We gotta put in the stretches at the end. Okay, so throw that on there. You know, him versus Moro. I know people have been saying, you know, the last DLC character might be Moro. I don't know. If they put Moro in the game, that's kind of crazy. That would be super crazy as a pre-order bonus. Did I say DLC? I meant pre-order bonus. You know what I meant. You know what I'm talking about. With the Moro symbol, I think that would be pretty fire. And last but not least, going back really now to Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the Grand Priest, well, I can't even say it, that's how much aura I got. The Grand Priest Goku, bro. The Grand Priest Goku outfit, you know that shit would be legendary. That would be absolutely legendary. Everybody throwing that one on at one point in time during their gameplay. They throwing that on immediately as soon as the game starts. As soon as they unlock it, as soon as whatever happens, they're gonna throw that on. And I'm not gonna lie, I would be one of them. That Grand Priest Goku, a different breed. If it gotta only be on Ultra Instinct Goku, hey, so be it. But I'm just saying, Grand Priest Goku, man, on the top. Tough, you can't deny that. But I think that'll be it for Goku. I think, you know, the beginning half obviously will be in there. The, you know, more casual outfits, maybe not, but the ones in the middle that I named, you know, the different track suits and the snow suit, those are part of movies, those are part of, you know, sagas. You know, you might as well throw it in there. They're a little casual, but I feel like they could go. But I feel like we should see something along the lines with the GT, you know, gi in there, something like that. Something gotta be in there. Something new gotta be in there that we haven't seen, I think, to make the game even better, even though it's great. If it's not in there, oh well. But that's all we got for Goku. We're gonna move on to his partner in crime, Vegeta. Now, for Vegeta, it's just a slight bit more difficult to find things that he could wear that's outside of his Saiyan armor. And on top of that, he wears the same thing all the time. But, you know, you have your Saiyan saga, you know, when he first fights Goku, and then the beginning of the Namek saga, then the middle of the Namek saga armor. We got those two different ones. Then we got the Cell Saga one, and then the Majin Buu Saga one. So we're gonna keep those intact. We'll slap on the Resurrection of F1 as well, because, you know, that was a little different. That was a little different too for Vegeta. So those are the, you know, the basics. Just like how Goku had his basics, we have those basics out the way. We can get into more, you know, fan favorite stuff like the Bad Man pink shirt that Vegeta had on, man. I know everybody would love to see that in the game. You just fight as Vegeta. You know, he probably still got that in his closet somewhere. You know, he got to hold on to that because his baby Bulma gave him that. You know, his little thing gave him that. He know he got to keep that locked in. You know, she did not let him throw that away at all. You know, she liked that shirt on the dude. So he got that. I know he still got that intact. So throw that in there. Why not? You know, have a little fun. Have a little fun, Bandai. Have just a little bit of fun. Throw that in there. Let Vegeta, you know, whoop ass in it. You know, I think, didn't they let you do it in Kakarot? I might be bugging just a little bit, but I feel like you could fly around this in a minute, or maybe that might have been a mod. I don't know. Well, if it wasn't Kakarot, I'll throw it in there. If it was a mod, I'll say it was a mod. We'll see. But We need that in the game. We need that in the game. It would be super fire if that was in the game. So we got that. That's my little, you know, fan favorite that might not be in there because it's not really combat oriented, but it would be fun. You can't deny the fact that some of these ideas would be fun. It would be fun. Next is kind of similar to Goku. You know, Goku and Vegeta kind of go hand in hand, but you know, you got to throw the snowsuit on there. The snowsuit from the Broly movie. Throw that on there. Get his green one. Get Goku's blue one. You know, I said it already. It would be fire. It would be fire to have in the game, to just fight in those suits just like they did for a little bit, you know, when it started, you know, and just have some fun. I keep saying the word fun because this game already looks fun. I want the game to be fun, and I want it to be as fun as possible. This would take it to the next level. I think it's already exceeded the scale, like I said, but you can always have even more fun. We could always have more fun. So we got that, the Snowsuit Vegeta. And now I'm gonna get into some things that are like, you know, under the radar but could be in there, like the gravity chamber training that he did, I think in it's the Cell Saga. I don't know why I'm thinking like it could be anything else. The Cell Saga where he got like the blue shorts on and he's in there tearing himself apart because he always about that brute strength training. That's all he's about, training to his limits. So, you know, you could throw that in there. We could also throw in, if he's not in the game, if there's no GT in the game, you could throw in the GT Vegeta outfit. I think that could go well. GT Vegeta, his outfit, if he's not in the game. If it's not a separate character in the game, throw that on him, have him fight in that, because, you know, you gotta have some type of representation, some type of something. And I'm trying with Vegeta. He rarely deviates from his day-to-day. You know, he rarely deviates from his day-to-day. So we can have that, and we can also, last but not least, have the End of Z Vegeta outfit. You know, he got his little joggers on, Capsule Corp tank top. I think it's Capsule Corp. You're gonna see it on the screen. You know, I'm gonna show visuals of all this. Have that on there. You know, just like Goku, End of Z. You know, we're gonna remember those things. We're gonna remember that time where, you know, they had on their last and final outfits that we got to see. I don't know why I'm saying we, like I was born around that time. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. The last outfit that the people that were watching it live got to see for a minute. Throw that on there. Why not? And a slight honorable mention, since, you know, I did give Goku a little manga action and little outside stuff, we could do the Xeno Vegeta as well. And my real sleeper pick, even though I feel like that's kind of biting off of Goku, but I mean, we already got the snowsuits the same. Why not throw Vegeta in his Yardrat outfit that he had on for just a little bit in the manga when he was over on Yardrat training, learning Spirit Fission? Why don't we just throw that in there and wrap that up, call it a wrap for Vegeta's alternate outfits? Those are the ones I think he should have. I think those would be fun. Like I said before, if it's not in the game, what can you do? But we're gonna move on to third in command, Trunks, because forget Gohan. Nah, Gohan is not above Trunks. Gohan might not even make this video. Nah, I'll do Gohan next, but I gotta do Trunks. You know, I'm a Trunks fan. I gotta do Trunks next.
Hey yo,
necessary. That sounds crazy. Nah, you already know, with my boy Trunks, I'm not gonna show too much favoritism. I'm not gonna go out of this world and make up shit. Okay, we're gonna keep it, you know, within the criteria. But you know, he came on the scene with the drip. I mean, he came on the scene fresher than any of the characters on the show to date up until that point. He came on the scene crazy. You know, the jacket, tank top, belt with the joggers, cargo pant, whatever you want to call those, with his I mean, come on, with the sword paws. You know, he came in the game starting off strong. So when we talking about, you know, outfits and alternate costumes, you gotta bring up Trunks. So, you know, there's 3 different Trunks: Z Trunks, Super Trunks, and then the fighting team Trunks without the sword. So, you know, you'll know who I'm talking about. I'll specify who I'm talking about. But you know, Z Trunks had jacket on, no jacket, and then fighting team Trunks has the Saiyan armor, BoJack movie. Even though I'll throw this in there now as a new addition, quote unquote, to the game, the BoJack movie, usually when it's in a game, it's only for Trunks without the sword. But He gets the sword back later in the movie, even though he doesn't really use it. He still got it on. So that is a picture that's painted that we can use, and we can just insert that for the Trunks with the sword from Z. Throw that on there. Boom. Perfect. That's one down. One new outfit down. And then Super Trunks has his original jacket that he came back to the show with, and then the green sweater thing that he has on. So everybody's got their mainstays. Those should be in the game. I feel like now we got to get into our picks. The original Future Trunks jacket, his little light blue jacket, the one before he went back to the past, when he tried to get back on the androids. As soon as he got that Super Saiyan, he was not ready. I won't lie, he was not ready, but the fit was still fire though. I can't deny that. So you could throw that in there too. I think that'll be a little something different. Similar down the road to Vegeta, if there's no GT Trunks or GT variation, which I don't think there will, because we already got 3 Trunks, but also we got like 45 Vegetas and Gokus. Who knows? They don't have GT Trunks. Put Trunks in his little GT outfit for whichever one, fighting team or with the sword, whichever one you want to do. Think that will be fire. We not really messing with GT Trunks over here, but it's different. I think it would be fire just for the fact that it's different. Okay. I think it has been. I think it was in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know we've seen it in Xenoverse. So it's not really new, but I think it should be in there. You can have that. I think End of Z Trunks. Now that's new. The one with the yellow and brownish jacket, whatever his futuristic self got on. I don't know what he had on. Even though this is the present timeline Trunks, he went in more future than future Trunks. I don't know what he had on, but can't hate on it. It looked kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, it looked kind of cool. I can't hate on that. So that one, and also when they were going to the tournament, just the Capsule Corp, t-shirt, that's what I was thinking about. I said Vegeta had that. I think Vegeta just had a regular black one on. I think Trunks with the Capsule Corp, tank top thing. Cool. We can have both of those in there. We can add both of those in there for Z Trunks with the sword and without the sword. And then also a little swap with Z and Super Trunks. I think we could put Z Trunks in Super Trunks outfit and Super Trunks in Z Trunks outfit, because I know some people wonder, oh, what if Trunks had blue hair from the beginning? What if they kept it in line with each other? Like, I don't know the word I was trying to use, but just kept it in sequence, and I had a weird hair change. Or what if he didn't change his hair at all and it stayed purple from the start, like the anime had it, and kept it through that way, and he came into Super with the same hair. I know people think about that from time to time. So there you go. You got your little fantasy going on. You can have that, boom, right in the game for you. If you prefer the Super outfit but with purple hair, or you prefer the Z outfit with blue hair, and vice versa, whichever way you want to say it, you got the best of both worlds in the game right there. There's 2 different characters, 2 different movesets. Maybe you like blue over purple. Who knows? I just gave it to you. There you go. Take it. We have those. Now I can get into my stretches, the long shots. Here we go. Hail Marys. Things that you most likely won't see, but they've been surprising us already. So who knows? Maybe they've been thinking about this before I have. Okay? So we're going to just throw it out there, have it in the air, and see, if they pick it up. Let's see if they pick it up. Let's see if they already had that idea. Here are the stretches. You've seen them in Xenoverse. You love them from Xenoverse, or maybe you hate them. I don't know. I know actually a lot of people might hate him because he come on that game loud when you start up Xenoverse. Attention,
all proud warriors.
Yeah, no. You might hate him a little bit, but Xeno Trunks with the fur button-up jacket, you can't lie, that's kind of cold though. It is kind of cold with the gloves on, kind of cold, just a little bit cold. We can have that, and I have my personal, dark horse in the race, my personal favorite. Supreme Kai Trunks. I think Supreme Kai Trunks would take him over the limit in the drip. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be kind of fire. You could put both of those for Z, Dino, and Super Trunks if you want to. Just why not? Why not have it for all 3? Why not? Just throw them in there for all 3. Supreme Kai Trunks would be tough, and those are my picks for Trunks. Now we gotta move on to Gohan. We're just going to move on to Gohan. We're just going to get it over with. I know people like Gohan. I'll be fair to you people that like Gohan. Okay? We're going to move on to Gohan. Now, I'm not going to lie. Looking at my list for Gohan, I feel like he might have the most outfits you can get. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's because they got all his different ages in there. So, you know, we're gonna skim past it, not because of hate. I'm not hating. I promise I'm not hating. But it's just, you know, there's mainstays, and then, you know, like we usually been doing, mainstays into our, you know, what's new, what we want to see, maybe potentially in this game that's new. You know what I'm saying? So for Kid Gohan, we have, you know, his 4-star Dragon Ball hat that he started off with, you know, the gear that Piccolo gave him, you know, maybe even, all right, that's new. We'll throw in his new thing, the Goku inspired clothes that he had on with his little sword on the back. We can have that. We can have that Gohan. I don't think we've had that Gohan in the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. We can have that. It's Namek armor. Jeez, I can't even speak. It's Namek armor. I think that's about it for Kid Gohan. His Namek armor. Yep. Then we go into Teen Gohan. We can have the anime style and the manga style. Manga style would be new to the game, of course. You have that, his Saiyan armor that Bulma gave him when he was training with his dad. You could throw that in there. Those are mainstays in the Gohan. What do you want to call it? The Gohan catalog? I don't know. Whatever. Gohan catalog. We're calling that right now. Then we move on to adult Gohan. You know, he has his regular, you know, red and purple thing. It's not really Piccolo, but it's Piccolo, but it's not really. It's his own kind of thing. Low key, we got that. Then his Goku, you know, his Goku fit, you know, when he's Ultimate Gohan, tough. And those are basically the mainstays. I don't know if there was a Great Saiyaman version of just him in the Great Saiyaman. No, it is. I think there is. There is in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. So the Great Saiyaman version, you know, that's not Great Saiyaman transformation. You know what I'm talking about. The one where he can turn Super Saiyan, all that. If it's not in there, I think it's in Xenoverse. I might be wrong about all of this, but I remember seeing it. But these could be mods. Mods have been taking over my brain. They've been all over the place. So sometimes I get a little confused. Forgive me. But those are the mainstays. Now we can circle back into a little bit of, you know, what's new, what we want to see. I think Teen Gohan in the white shirt, because I mess with Teen Gohan, so I'm gonna give him his credit. Teen Gohan in that white shirt, when they came out the time chamber, was like, all right, we chilling. You know, the same way Goku had that 59 jacket. You know, Gohan, his white, I don't know if that's buttons. I don't know if we're gonna call it button up, but his little dress shirt. You know, his little dress shirt. I think that would be a calm fit, a calm, casual fit to fight in. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's cool. I also forgot he had his Bojack outfit, the one where it's also Goku inspired. You throw that in there too, even though that's been in the games. That's definitely been in the games, but you could throw that in there too. I think that's it for Teen Gohan. Adult Gohan though, throw that green tracksuit in that he got bodied by Frieza, the weakest form of Gohan. Throw that in the game. I want to see that in the game. And anybody that puts that on, I'm gonna give him that same exact whooping. Okay, struggling with Frieza soldiers and getting shot in his chest, barely can go Super Saiyan. I want that in the game. Put that in the game. Throw it in there. I don't care. Bars by accident. Throw that in there. I want to whoop him in there. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can also throw in his high school outfit. The high school outfit when he's the Golden Warrior. I think that's tough. That's low-key just a little bit tough, even though I don't like that Gohan at all. I hate Gohan after Cell Saga because he's a fumbler, the biggest fumbler of all time. This is not a Gohan rant video. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. I'll give him his little sauce. Supreme Kai outfit Gohan. You can have that. You can have that too. That would be fire. Even though Trunks should have it. If Gohan's gonna have it, give Trunks it. Don't do it the other way around. Don't just not give it to Trunks and don't give it and only give it to Gohan. Don't do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not doing that. I don't care if Gohan did it in the anime. I don't care about none of that. Trunks better than Gohan. Okay, so we can have that, the Supreme Kai outfit. And in case there is no superhero Gohan, which there should be, there will be Beast Gohan, just throw his superhero outfit on his regular preset. If push comes to shove and it's not in the game, it will be in the game. I feel like that's 100% guaranteed because they got everything in this game so far. So, you know, throw that in there in case in case, but you could throw it in there just cause, you know, just have superhero Gohan last on. In case maybe they're just gonna throw his transformation on, like an add-on transformation type thing. I don't know. We'll see how they work it out, but just in case there is no superhero Gohan by itself, either because they don't put it in the game or they put it as a transformation to the already base Gohan that's in the game, throw his superhero outfit on there. I think that's about it. For Gohan. Pretty calm, but his main base gallery is deep. He got a deep bag, I won't lie, he do got a deep bag. But we'll get into his mentor Piccolo now. You know, Piccolo, you know, he really doesn't have a lot. I mean, there's not a lot you can say about Piccolo, but we'll throw him in there. Now for Piccolo, it's not much you can do. He just has his main demon clothing, you know, turban and cape on, turban and cape off. I mean, that's really the most he does throughout the show to change up his look. He doesn't really do much. I mean, you can't blame me. You can have his manga colors in there. I mean, that helps. And he does have his driving school outfit. I'll give him that. He did surpass his limits in fashion right there. You know, it might not be the best fit of all time, but for him, it definitely was. I can't lie. I'm trying with you, Piccolo. Please don't hate me. But if there is no superhero Piccolo and it's just like an add-on to his main base character and it's not a different character, give him the armor he stole from the Red Ribbon army soldier when he infiltrated the base. Give him that. You know, that's a little different right there. But if there's a superhero Piccolo, you know, you give it to that Piccolo. You know how this works. Piccolo, I tried, bro. This is all I have for you. This is literally all I have for you. I'm sorry, but I have to move on to Krillin now. Krillin, you got a little bit more than Piccolo, but you know, Piccolo, don't be mad, bro. I tried. Now for Krillin, it's sort of the same thing as Piccolo, but I'm not gonna lie, Krillin step out a little bit more. Krillin tried to do his thing. All right, so you know, you got the regular, you know, Kame school, Turtle Hermit school, whatever you want to call it, orange and blue Krillin Gi. You got the regular one. You can have the Android Saga one too, when you got the blue undershirt underneath and the boots this time. You can have both of those. Those are the mainstays. You know, the regular degular. For the, you know, outside the box, I don't know if this has been in the game or not, but the Krillin with the hair, you know, red shirt, you know, Majin Buu Saga Krillin. You know, my boy tried to grow it out a little bit, you know, hairline a little messed up, but he tried. I mean, he's tried. He gave it a shot, all right? We got that Krillin. Now, I'm not gonna lie. This, I didn't even think about until I started this video. Yo, Krillin, when he was on his way to Namek, when he had his little jacket on with the baseball cap with his name on it, oh yeah, throw that in the game. Give him, like I said, he the same as Piccolo a little bit because he just got his main, you know, outfit that he wear, but he stepped outside the box a little bit. He did his thing. That Krillin, and I'm not gonna lie, that Krillin with the white suit Krillin is kind of tough too. I'm not gonna lie, you know. Take a little page out of the Storm series, you know, give him character suit outfits. I think that would be kind of fire, low key, just low key. Whooping somebody in the suit is kind of professional, if you ask me. It's a little professional. So Krillin in that white suit. And last but not least, the last outfit we will talk about for the day is a big stretch. Actually, no, I got one more before that one. I put up two because it's this one and then don't call me stupid. Please don't call me stupid. We have Krillin the police outfit. That's in Super. I think, you know, he gotta fight some bandits. You know, Goku might have committed a crime, you know, so I'm gonna have to whoop that ass real fast and then take you to jail, Goku. Like, you know, maybe that's how I want to play the game as Krillin, if I ever use Krillin. Who knows if I'm gonna ever use Krillin, but we throw that in there. And my last but not least stretch, maybe Krillin goes back to his old days, even though that school didn't treat him too right. You know, he was definitely getting bullied. Maybe he goes back to his roots with an orange school, you know, little outfit. Maybe that is like the stretch of Krillin's bag. Maybe he kept it, or maybe he got a replica, or maybe he made, I don't know. They don't have to be lore behind it. It's just an outfit for a video game. Krillin just got it, just to have it, just to have something different, something new. You know, they got a lot of what ifs going on. What if Krillin never left that school? Who knows? Throw that in there. But those are my picks for these characters right now. Let me know in the comment section below if you would like a part 2 to this video, or something else along the lines of Sparking Zero. I ain't go to no Summer Games Fest, so I don't have that gameplay for you, but we will have something related to the upcoming release of the game that I can give you from my point of view, from my perspective, from my hands, from my eyes, my whatever, from me. Something that you can get from me that's not technically Sparking Zero, but it'll add to the hype of Sparking Zero. So, you know, like I said, leave your feedback down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you would have added. Tell me what you would have taken off. Tell me all that. Tell me all that. And until then, I'm gonna see y'all when I see you.